Miss T.
Miss T.
Miss T.
Miss Tia. Miss T.
Miss T.
Miss T.
Miss T.
Miss T.
Miss T.
Can't wait for you to meet Miss T. She is the T in T.
All right. All right, baby, what you got?
Okay, what are 3 affirmations you have for somebody who struggles with mental health?
It would depend on the student and what is lending to the insecurity. So I would have to know them to be strategic in how to guide them in that respect. So let's say, for instance, it's body image. I'm the perfect weight and the perfect shape for who I was designed to be. I'm the perfect weight and the perfect shape for who I was designed to be. Most people that have image issues is because they wrestle with self-hatred. They don't like themselves. They don't love themselves. So you have to tell them it's okay to be exactly who they are in the moment that they're in. And if they want to change, transform, I don't use things like lose weight. I use words like get healthier. Not that you're not healthy, but there is always a way to be healthier. You see what I'm saying? And so you'll have to help them develop vernacular that doesn't suggest something negative or they're doing something wrong. There's always a way to do something right-er. And maybe their wrong is not their wrong, it's just how they have to live with what they have access to. And so helping them say things like, I'm not fat, or I am determined to be in optimum health, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Those are 2 separate statements, but one gives you activation and one gives you condemnation. Do you see?
Yes.
And if you ever need help with that, if you have a specific life challenge that you're dealing with or working one of your students through, this is where your reports are are important. It's critical for you to report. Hey there, I have a student, they're wrestling with this, I've tried this, I need some more support. How can I encourage them out of this slump? I noticed they showed up last week like this, they came back again this week like this. I think maybe something's going on in this area. I need strategy. And then that gives us what we need to respond to you, so you have something in your arsenal to go back and help them. So your reporting is super important because it helps us be able to do what I just did. And if I have a specific situation, so I can look at you and see your thing, I can look at you and see your thing, I can look at you and see your thing, I can look at you and see your thing. It doesn't take me long. I can look at you and see your thing. In fact, I saw you the moment I walked into the room, and for whatever reason, you're blaring to me. You just are. So I know there's something about you that I got to keep working with you on so that you can come out of this shell of insecurity, because you don't know who you are and how much you can do. And I don't have to know you, but I can look at you and see you. And you all want that same ability, because sometimes they won't tell you. They don't even know how to tell you. And I only know these things because I've been doing this for a very long time. And there are times where I got it way wrong and I hurt people and I didn't mean to. But those times are like fewer and fewer now. And we're dealing with more sensitive. People are sensitive. Do you know what I mean when I say that? People are sensitive. People are sensitive. So now you're dealing with a bunch of God blessed people that are going through challenging times and they're sensitive about it. And I'm just like, buck up, buttercup, let's go. And they're like, oh, she hurt my feelings. She said, buck up, buttercup. I'm like,
It used to be me.
everybody was crying at Leah Tata. Everybody was crying. But again, at that particular school, in that particular community, every day they dealt with life and death situations. Somebody was getting shot, somebody was getting beat up, your kids was beating each other up. It was rough. So I didn't have time to sugarcoat for them because I was trying to give them the tools they needed to survive a daily life. So I'd rather you cry with me than cry on the streets. You cry with me, I'm gonna make you tough, because when you're on the streets, ain't nobody better than Miss T. Tell them.
It's the truth.
But I made it that way. So they win in the classroom, they get tough in the classroom, then they go out into the playground Everybody wanted to be them. I want to come to your clay. Do you see that? Can I show me that dance? Hey, did I like your hair, Alani? All the time. Am I lying? You guys got to say something.
Hannah made me give a speech last night. She was like, tell him.
So again, if you have students where you need something by way of encouragement for them or something that they can practice on their own, I think that was a fantastic question. You have what you say. And you might want to make mention of that to them. Hey, don't call the dog if you want the cat. Don't call the dog if you want the cat. How many times have you heard somebody say, I'm broke? Well, do you want to be broke? Then stop saying, I'm broke. You just gave yourself an identity that you do not really want. Therefore, because you are telling yourself who you are and what you are by saying, I'm broke, you have no choice but to manifest broke. Everything around you looks like not enough. You have what you say. And if you want the dog, don't call the cat. You say, dog. I'm wealthy. I'm successful. Somebody asked me the other day, Miss T, how you doing? I said, successful. Miss T, how you doing today? I'm winning. I'm winning. I don't.
That's always the response. So you ask somebody how they are, I'm good. What does that mean?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely. Top ramen is good. That don't mean it's good for you. That don't mean nothing. That's a word people say when they don't want to take the time to really search themselves and express a truth. That's a lazy response. How are you? I'm good. What does that mean? How are you? I'm struggling and I need help. How are you? I'm winning. I'm winning. How are you? I'm successful. Now, I did that one time at a wedding. And everybody just stopped talking after that. I didn't mean for it to happen. How are you, Miss T? I'm successful. Make you rethink some of your vocabulary and your strategies when you're articulating things. And that's a legitimate question. You can ask your young people that in your class. How are you? And then you tell them, you don't get to say good, you don't get to say fine, and you don't get to say okay. Those are not words that truly dictate what you're feeling and how you are. I'm exceptional. I'm thoughtful today. Got to figure some stuff out. How are you? I'm wrestling with something. And I feel like I'm winning, but I'm not sure yet, but I'm staying on it. You see the difference? You want to develop that in the people that you're exchanging with daily.
I wanted to, just get your opinion on this.
Sure.
I wanted to suggest maybe using verbs for that. So instead of successful, I'm succeeding. Like you said, winning. I feel like it shows. I feel like we're always improving.
Sure.
Not improving, whatever. We're always moving. I feel like it shows more movement. So it would be better to use that instead of just saying.
I wouldn't say better. I think it depends on the person and what it means to them. Are they in the process of? Are they moving toward? Are they graduating from? Or is it their identity?
I guess that's kind of what I was saying. Like I feel like those two things are different, and I feel like if someone were to ask me how I'm doing, and of course I'm not going to say I'm broke like you said, or I'm good or whatever, but I feel like I would be saying I'm winning, as in I'm I'm moving towards money. I'm continuing that motion. It's always progress. I feel like we never stop progressing.
Not until you die.
And so I felt like if someone were to ask me specifically, like, how are you doing? I'm succeeding. I'm struggling. It's a verb. It's always motion. So I guess that's just my 2 cents. That's why I wanted to ask how you feel about it.
I don't feel any way about it. I think that you express what you need to express that's going to keep you in a constant state of development. And so if it's a definite thing, like if someone says, how are you doing? I'm a great mom. And that's a truth. And that's how I'm doing today. In this moment with these 2 people, these 2 humans that I brought into the planet right now, how are you doing, Missy? I'm a great mom. That's how I'm doing right now. I'm a great mom. How are you doing, Missy? I'm a badass coach, man. I'm so good at this. I love it. In this moment, that's what I am. How are you doing? I'm winning in that, or I'm expanding. How are you doing, Mystique? I'm expanding and scaling and growing daily. I'm not where I want to be by way of infrastructure building, but I'm in the process of it. So I think it depends on the person and what they need to articulate in the moment that causes them to continue their process of development. And sometimes it's a definite, and sometimes it's a ing. Does that make sense? I'm running. I'm breathing. Because right now all I got is I'm breathing. Or I'm standing. Today is really hard. And I don't got nothing else but I'm standing. That's how I'm doing. I'm standing. Does that make sense? So I think you have to be clear about, you can ask the question, but the what you're getting from them, it depends on where they are in their process of development. So it's a great question and a great comment. Thank you.